All right. Dun 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 dun. All right, guys. So instead of starting at 10:30, like I started doing normally, I or like 10:30, I completely forgot, lost track of time. That's my bad. I was planning on doing it around 9 today. I just lost track of time. I'm not gonna lie. That's all on me. I'm sorry. So hold on. I just gotta DM my buddy real quick. I just had to message Alex and make sure it's fucking streaming right now. I'm gonna open the chat on my phone. Okay, cool. You know what I just realized? A lot of the shit I do is fucking stupid. Oh man. Like I don't know half the shit that I'm supposed to do this time from. Right there. There you go. Okay, so if we look at our quests, we only have a handful left. Honestly, I think we only have the main quests left. We already did everything here. Also, we don't have that much left to do, man. We got to the point where, honestly, we're at the end game now. If we don't beat...
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
We should be damn near endgame. At the very least.
Yeah, it's guarded all right. But I can get through this.
Yes, are those red? Those are stalkers. They're footholds for the stalkers. There's at least 2 of these motherfuckers here. There's 3 of them.
Now they're hunting me.
Fucker.
Here we go again.
Come on, dickhead. Come in here. I dare you. Aight.
Okay, they're heading back. Low and quiet does it.
Come on, come on. Stay down.
Oh boy. Here they come.
I thought I did this quest before, didn't I?
Now I know what they're guarding. I think I'm in the clear. Low and quiet does it.
Gotta be very, very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come in close.
I can get out of this. Not a chance.
Gunzo. So we got the stalkers, we got the red eye, the watchers, and the fucking ravagers that were up here. I know we killed the fucking thunder. Not the thunder. Is it called a thunder drum? No, the stormbird that's up here. The second we step up here, there's supposed to be like a stormbird. So we'll check it out.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
You know what?
Don't look down. Don't look down. Damn it.
Hold on. I think there's supposed to be a fucking thing here. Alright, so there's supposed to be a quest here in Gaia Prime. Or not a quest, the fucking thing. It's our first time, so we're not gonna have the re-entry thing.
This is the one we're looking for. I want to make sure we don't miss this one. Alright, come on, man. Just looking kind of where. Okay, whatever. Okay.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Uh-huh.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. except me.
Mm-hmm.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Fair enough, guys.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
As usual, we're just gonna explore everything and see everything real quick.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Damn. Gotta suck with her.
Mind your footing.
You drop better down here than the other guy. I don't know why that guy on the video, he went in the most awkward path. Alright, cool.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found. Guess that's my way across. It's a held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Glad that's over. Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
We will pull it up the shaft. Aloy, if you don't. God damn it, man.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal. Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Anything else over here? I don't see anything.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home.
Dude, that's
Goodbye.
fucked. That's fucked up.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? That...
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends,
I
for
picked
the
the wrong
future,
one.
for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Rip.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Oh my god, Ted. What the fuck did you do? Did you drop the ball again? Probably something over here.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Venting atmosphere.
So he killed him. You crazy son of a bitch.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, Silence. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
That didn't sound good.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
What? That crazy. I didn't know that. Why no override gravity?
You're here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Carja? How did they become involved?
The Carja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late?
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora Mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done what you could to make up for your mistakes.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
I wonder what's in that bag of his that he has on, like, on his back. That shit looks heavy as hell.
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Carja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O Shadow of Prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Task is complete.
Yes. The Focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing?
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Define timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sundom's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it. They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahabas.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus... I traveled far to...
Okay.
No. Ash. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Or that.
It's now subsiding. Good.
Alright, so we gotta go in here now. That's the armor that Elizabeth Sobek wore.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go, the last one. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be these numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
Fuck. Okay, so 90 degrees. 360 is literally full circle, so that one's up. No. $90, $270, $360, $450. I do not understand. Okay, let me think. I'm trying to think of it. That's, no. Give me 90. $360 should still be up. Should be, right? 150.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside. All right. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
You just put the armor on. What does this armor even do? Made my health go blue. Projects damage and burn force field, takes time to recharge when depleted. You know, part of me was kind of hoping that
this bitch or not. And part of me was hoping that, you know, they could add weaves to it and shit like that, or at least they'll tell you how much it'll deliver. Solid, alright. Not the best, but at the same time, not the fucking worst. Alright, cool.
Sunfall may do to retaliate.
This damn Oseram stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes open.
Bone. No interest in chatter.
I tell you, never have children if you can avoid it. Yes, yes, you're very friendly. Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Had to take over my brother's ship today.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet.
He wishes to speak to you.
Blameless Murad.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Get them to safety as soon as you can. Where are they coming from? The west? The Jewel?
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Who leads the attack? Is it Heath?
Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges. No big work.
You look like you could...
Decent liquor.
Gather bows and spears. Don't let them take the city without a fight.
I know how to do my job. Oh, yep, this is the one I hate.
Was a guard under the last king. Far cry from those days.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
These aren't goods. They're necessities. You stopped that Oseram assassin. Thank you, Mom.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
A moment right before the sun rises. Anything's possible.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. I'll assume Chief
Have you
is
just
looking.
polished that armor, Uthid?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Lucky that the Nora was there to protect the Sun King. What on earth were the Vanguard doing?
There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
Geneva, they called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion? Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Uthid?
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so...
What?
cheerful. Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Always the ones you least expect that cause the trouble.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the Low Gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then. Meridian
You
shall
like it?
stand and
This is
shadows
weird.
shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Sun King Avad
Like it.
saved Prince
Still trying to play it out.
Shadow Karja. Now they have no claim on the throne.
Elita, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If Atral were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he
Yeah,
saw
she's
in you.
He'll always be
pale.
with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Elita. Be safe.
If I got my hands on Dervahl, there wouldn't be anything left of him for the Asaran to take.
We all have our place in the order.
Petra!
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges, so I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The targets should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did. It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow. Range is good. Try the next. See? That'll knock a machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
You know that I appreciate your help, Petra. This battle, I don't know what's gonna happen.
We'll see each other again, I know it. Next time could be the time I'll convince you to stick with the free heap.
Petra, you know
I do. Always had a weakness for restless girls, though.
That's a nice spear, Uthid.
Thank you.
I'm a guard, not the town
I like the
crier.
way you grip it.
Enough, woman.
It was Dervahl. He tried to kill the Sun King.
You know what spear she's talking about.
Look out below!
Yeah.
Aratak? I didn't expect you to come all this way.
It's true I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Karja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once chieftain. It's good to see you leading again. This one of Nowarak, he may have taken too many blows to the head, But he's a good fighter, and strong. This young ice hunter seeks to prove herself also. Her spark reminds me of Araya's in our youth. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
There is no other way.
Nice.
Have you come to defend my honor, Inatet?
I know you don't need any help with that, but from all I've heard, you found yourself a good fight here. So I'll stand this ground with you.
You won't have ever seen a fight like this. And we only get one shot at it.
I've been told I'm in over my head before, Nora girl. You know what I say. I'm always in over my head.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
That wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
I kind of like her outfit. I'm not gonna lie. Besides the face paint. That's the one thing that throws me off. Oh, you stuck down there. Poor guy. Who's this?
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the Lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
Nope, the biggest one is mine. Not my choice. This just suck. Oh, Talana, you actually can step. Do you actually might be able to shoot it down before I can? Oh my love.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys. But
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Hey, look.
Greetings, Aloy.
Oh,
Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
I wonder, is that one priestess?
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Yeah, I really don't feel like fucking going through that elevator bullshit again, so, just putting up here real quick, and, yeah.
They're about to attack.
Get to safety. The battle begins.
Only the finest goods here.
Boland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
We did everything we could.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
I'm gonna use that skill point.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded!
All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Helis!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
I'm geared up this time.
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Why do you fight? The end is inevitable. Accept it. Accept your weakness. Only endless light awaits you. Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
He's quick. Damn him! If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go! Blocked again! Damn him! Bridge can't take much more of this. can't let him in close. It's giving way!
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen. You came from nothing. You will die on nothing. That's possible. I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that! Can't carry more.
For Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon! On the platform!
It's taking a shot at me!
Machines from the west!
And prepare.
Okay.
Raise arms again! West! Take cover from the Death Bringer! Look out!
Don't want to be here when that hits.
Deathbringer fire incoming! Where, Nora? Incoming! Stand on it.
Got it!
It's firing on your platform!
Gotta get to another platform.
Firing on your platform!
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
Stormbird!
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Teb?
By all, Mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true sun, shadow demons. Take the fight to the spire, Aloy. Meridian will hold, or my marks of honor mean nothing.
Oh, this is... Can you say this is bullshit? This is
I will answer your challenge. My strength is not yet spent. I earned it by ice and snow. Nobunaga turns away from a challenge.
Rest now, Ice Hunter. It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Oh my god. Oh no.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. Venora, Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there. gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Come on, come on.
Aloy!
They're alive.
It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
It's brought more of the corrupted, Aloy!
Don't let them overrun us!
let's see this. Weapons. Air blast.
Watch it, Aloy! More machines!
Take them out first! We got them!
We are life takers and machine breakers all!
Execute.
The Deathbringer seeks you alone.
Okay, here it comes.
Alright, let's see. Is it the bringer weak to fire, though? It is weak.
More of them on the way.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Execute.
The Deathbringer! It's focusing on you!
I can't back down now. That's it. My way's clear.
Finish it, Aloy! Finish it now!
Oh my god, dude. That was a wee bit annoying. Just music.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
We did it. Hey, where'd your funny little hat go? Man now definitely has a hard crush on this. The guard's like, what the fuck?
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care. And that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
I was surprised they beat it that soon, though. I thought it was gonna take a lot longer. That boss fight honestly, that boss fight was a little anticlimactic. If I'm being brutally honest. Sure, it was a Deathbringer, but I was kind of hoping, like, sure, I would be pissed off. I would have been annoyed and angry if, like, the Thunderjaw or a fucking thing came out. But that would have made it more, like, worth it, honestly. That victory would have been more worth it. Like, you fight the biggest fucking threats in the game. The Thunderjaw, the Stormbird, and the Deathbringer all at once. Because Hades isn't stupid. He literally had an army of fucking Deathbringers march up that door. And he did have control over a Stormbird, because he sent one towards the end. Or like the middle of the fucking raid. It's not like he didn't have control over them. I don't know. It was a bit anticlimactic for the most part. At least for me, it was. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I expected a lot more from that. Like a lot more. I'm being genuinely honest. The ending was kind of a letdown. It had a decent story, I guess, but I don't know. When you put all said and done, we did as much as we could. We uncovered as much of the story, but the character development wasn't that good, even for Aloy. It was mid at best. I mean, you see her as a curious little girl in the beginning. That was like decent. It was actually pretty good. Well, then you start seeing her like, I don't know. Like most of the quests were like mostly fetch me quests, which were annoying. Or wasn't really anything like jaw-dropping. Like, sure, at first, like when you go through the first cauldron, holy shit, there's a Thunderjaw, raw, or there's a lot of cool epic shit. But then it becomes repetitive. And then, even on ultra hard mode,
at a certain point, like, you can just meme the fuck out of things. Like, it's not. It's a decent game. I'd give it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Honestly, it's grindy, but it does get a bit boring. I don't know. Functions are fucking dookie. I mean, it's a lot of the scenes are beautiful. I'll give it that. Graphic-wise, a lot of it is beautiful. Granted, there's like a lot of graphical bugs, or like shit was phasing through each other. People were like all buggy. But I'm not really gonna bag it on animation-wise, but graphical-wise, a lot of the fucking game was beautiful. I'll give it that. It was extremely beautiful for the most part. Combat sequences kind of boring for the most part. I wish they like just did a bit more with close quarters combat. I don't know, like a fucking parry system or something like that. Or like a blocking mechanic so you don't fucking take a full hit. And it's not just about dodging. I don't know. That part felt like it was lacking. Sure, in the beginning it was like kind of cool to run around. But I didn't even use half the weapons in the end game. I'll be brutally honest, I didn't even get to use half the weapons I gained. You don't need all those fucking fancy armors in reality. You don't need the heavy armor, you don't need the awesome armor. You mainly need just like the fucking sharp shot bow. You don't even need the war bow. I didn't even use the war bow at the end game. You don't need the sling. Sure, it'll make shit easy, but you just need a sharp shot bow, the flame caster, and enough ammo for all of them. You just need that fucking the chair blast is a maybe. You don't really need it, but I recommend it that way. Can shoot off the fucking gun off the Ravager and just destroy the fucking Deathbringer. Again, there's a lot you could do, but a lot I could have done also. It is what it is, man. I wish like that end game fight was like fucking more like the fight against that one dude fucking it was also a little anticlimactic. Here you get to kill the guy that kills Ross. But that end scene, there was like nothing really. I wish it had like multiple stages. At the end, like, I just had to dodge them a bit instead of shooting arrows. I ended up trying to challenge myself to go close quarters, and you literally just gotta dodge them and just whack them a few times and he's out. I bet. Oh, that's because I have the fucking silences shit and the Nuke fucking upgrade. But either way, even then, without that, I bet it'll still be a little easier. Because if I didn't have the fucking shield armor or shield weaver armor, which honestly I don't think performed that good. It did its job for the most part. But I think like the fucking Meridian fire armor would have done a lot more. Because I was caught on fire a lot more than I was fucking anything. It electrocuted a lot more than anything. Like the fire armor would have come in clutch for the most part. That would have done a lot more than the shield weaver armor. Because there was a lot more fire than anything. Yeah, what happens if fire doesn't do shit? Well, boom. And then during the fucking raid, you use the frost armor, which all of them that got close to me were all frosties. They all did freeze damage. Guess what? Everyone had that damage. I wore the fucking shield weaver armor just for like story wise. It looks close to the Nora armor. It looks close, but at the same time, it has a bit of Elizabeth's armor. So there you go. That's what made me for it. Other than that, I would have opted to switch. If I would have struggled a lot more, I would have like, alright, okay, I'm gonna start countering the elements that they're using against me. But did it really counter me that much? Not really. Again, it was a big letdown for the most part. I'm not trying to give it too much shit, but combat wise,
I mean, it's a good vibey game, I guess, for the most part. I'll give it that. But I don't know, man. I do not know. It was honestly mediocre for the most part. I feel no real connection to any of the characters. I have a little bit of sympathy for them. Like, oh shit, he went through some shit, but that's about it. You don't do much with them. You don't get to do much. It just exists at certain points. Honestly, the funnier objectives in the game, to me personally, are like the fucking base raid. Like, hey, we're raiding this base. And those were actually genuinely the funner things to do. Other than that, not really. Everything else is kind of fucking boring. Like, it's the same repetitive bullshit. Oh, here, you're finding a rock breaker. He's buried underground. Break his fucking feet. There's the barrier and stuff in the ground. Whatever. Like, everything had his little fucking thing, but for the most part, it was basically boring. And sure, I might have played it in a boring way by trying to snipe everything, but even then, you're an archer. The game's based on archery. Meant to snipe shit. So, fight me. And that's why, honestly, the sniping part made the fucking base raid just fun part too. Other than that, I don't know. It was almost a mid. I don't know. It's a decent game. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad. It's an okay. Not the best though. I lost words on how to commentate. There are other games that are genuinely funny. Yeah, I think people would have a funner time. Rather than this. This Resident Evil 4 Remake. I'd recommend to anyone. That shit is phenomenal. If you like horror games, zombie games, it's an amazing game. Dead Island, not really. That's like a give and take. Ark, give it. This game, again, it's not a give and take. I don't know. I wouldn't say, I'm not trying to give it too much hate or too much heat, because it is an older game, but you can still, it did lack in some areas. Okay, so I'll be back. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm just let the credits roll the whole way. I'll see you guys in a bit. still playing. Speed it up. No. Actually, at the end of every game, I like to let the end credits play, especially during the stream. I don't know, because it also gives me a chance just to chill and talk to you guys. You know, also like gives credit to credit's due for the most part. I don't know. I just like to let them play. Like I even did it. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where it's a habit I built once. Like, because of fucking the Marvel movies I used to watch when I was back in school, when I was in high school and like middle school. Like I would just wait and see what the hell's going on or what's gonna happen right after. I don't know, it's always just one of those things that I constantly wait for and watch. At the end of every fucking film, at the end of everything. It's like, actually just waiting. You know, chilling there. Waiting for the entire thing. What the fuck, man? Oh, god damn it.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Oh, what the fuck, Silence? Didn't you learn for the first time, you dickhead? It is bad stuff. Gets bad. Anything to do with Hades is bad. You jerk. Congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of an Earth reborn. The state of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow prior to the final battle. You keep all the loot. Additionally, New Game Plus has been unlocked, granting the option to play the game again from the beginning with all the loot and skills you have accumulated throughout this playthrough. On New Game Plus loadout, your current inventory and skills has been created. So create new loadouts. Alright, cool. All right. I have to quit. Usually once you begin, no. Because usually once you beat the game, they'll give you like a brand new fucking title screen and shit like that, you know, to reward you. Resident Evil 4 Remake did it. Like every Resident Evil game has done it that I know of. If you clear the game, you get a brand new fucking title screen.
as a reward, like, hey, just so you know, you beat the game. Flashing new screen.
Rost? Rost? Rost?
Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Let me guess. These are the fucking tech ones, right? Cool. Yeah, no. I thought you can like put base paint extras. So this game was like 2017. That's when it came out. Found the PS4. I did the Frozen Wilds. We did Zero Dawn. Now it's up to Forbidden West. The Forbidden West, it's Call of the Mountain. Well, that's enough of that. Alright guys, that's gonna be it this time. At least for this stream, that's gonna be it for today. We beat Horizon Zero Dawn. There's nothing left to do on it. We've done everything. Like, and it took us about 82 hours. Half that time considering me just going AFK. That's a few hours of it. Got 97% of the trophies. I might just go back just to get the fucking trophies. Which is literally... down to Grazer Dummies. Honestly, fuck it. We might just do that now and just get a platinum. Okay. Welcome to New Game Plus. This mode allows you to start all over with the skills, whatever you will need New Game Plus allows to exit this mode to create new adept weapons and outfits with extra modifications that I choose. Basement and new focus elements. Complete on ultra hard to unlock them all. So we're literally just skimming by and fucking going. Should be easy for the most part now.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
Alright. I'm gonna look it up. Fuck it. Cause you know what? Wow. Okay. I like watching this dude because his shit is usually fucking on point. Hey, we actually gotta break these things. Okay. So you got 7 here. Okay. You got 8 here. Actually, let's just quit and then restart the entire thing. Not a new game plus, but this should be. Ah, poor fuck's sake. One.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to?
Alright, I'm gonna rewatch the entire section again. Oh, there's only 7 dummies in this house.
What's he doing up there? He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
Aloy.
Dude.
But I would.
Of course.
There's a bit of descent.
Fire air.
Once you. Yes.
I'll go gather.
Aloy. Stock it.
That's it. I've got what I need. Time to meet Rust at the. Something's really bothering him.
I'm gonna go see Mother's Heart for the rest of them.
The Embrace. My whole life, I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the Proving. 2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days, and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright, time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
Honestly, I really do not feel like doing any of this bullshit. Right, this should spawn us in, like, at Looms, whatever. We'll TP to Ross's house, and we go on from there. Shadow, yeah. So we'll fucking fast out to Rust's house. And then the All Mother's thing, or Mother's Heart. At the Mother's Heart, we'll move from there.
Home. To think he built all this alone. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing for me here.
quiet lately. Thank All Mother.
Okay, so there's literally
Mother's heart.
two.
I held back the waters
Seems so
while he
empty
took
now.
care of the scrappers
Everyone who
onto
can has gone to the mountain.
She came out of the mountains.
There's supposed to be two here. Gotta find the second one.
Our tribespeople and thought us broken. But now, we will show them that we endure.
From my lips to all my ears, Goddess, hear me.
Let's watch. There's two more. One by a cliff.
Get this over with. Strike.
One. Second one.
Get this over with.
Mother's Cradle. I did it then faster. Nora Hunting Grounds. Hibby. Lufus. Same time.
Easy, easy.
There's quests here the entire time.
A pleasure to see you.
Got their attention.
What does it mean? That we live in the times of the Anointed?
I'm gonna use campfires as this fucking marker. Where's the starting point? Oh, that's what we'll do. Just gathering.
Another match, double or nothing.
The last time you said that was the night we were wed.
Never bothered me that the card is not down, but how am I supposed to?
The last one is at GT.
Aloy.
There you go. Whatever. I thought we did that already. Yes, no. Oh, that's actually gonna be the end of this stream. I thought we would get the platinum. I guess not. I think we. I thought that was a nice trophy, wasn't it? Literally just this one. I'll probably redo this on my own time, honestly. Just to get that fucking bitch. I'll redo the entire thing now. Just so I can see. Nah, honestly, it's not even fucking work. Really work. I gotta look into it and see what the fuck I need to do. Especially it's not work. It's literally one trophy. The final defense is literally that little defense. That little hard point right there. That's it. Alright guys, that's actually gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, just hit the subscribe button. I don't know if we should do Forbidden West next or I don't know. I know I got Serena to fucking get Fatal Bullet, but we'll probably do that next. Because fun. And I don't know. We'll definitely play a different game. Call of the Mountains, Filter. We did Zero Dawn. We need to do Forbidden West, Call of the Mountains. I think I might take a break and fucking play one of these games. We just might. Who knows? But yeah, that's gonna be it. Alright, later guys.